My name is Jason. I have been married to my wife for close to 7 years now. Recently, she decided she did not want to be with me after numerous nights of being out until 3, 4, 5, or even 6 o'clock in the morning. When I'd ask her where she'd been, she'd accuse me of being controlling and smothering. She says she wants to see other people, but I think there might be something else going on. I think she might be having an affair with a 19-year-old boy. I'm 31, and she is 24, and we have 3 children together, and I don't want to lose her. I do everything I can to support my family. Please help me, Steve. I am losing everything right now, and it is killing me. I love my wife. I love my children. I don't know why this is happening.
All right, Candace, that's your husband on the tape?
Yeah.
And is what he's saying, is it true?
Yes, Steve, it is true. 3 years ago, I did cheat on my husband with my ex. I had gotten really drunk at a birthday party we were throwing for one of my friends, and I drank a little bit too much alcohol that I could handle and ended up sleeping with him. I didn't tell him for like 2.5 years. It really ate at me. It ate at me bad.
So after 2.5 years, you told him?
I did. I told him, you know.
Why?
Because I didn't feel happy with him anymore.
And so you told him to get out of the relationship? Or?
Yeah, I told him, I told him that I didn't want to be with him anymore, that I did cheat on him, and then he played his little game and we stayed together. I thought I could make it work. We had kids.
Now, why were you unhappy? Was it because you got into this marriage at a very early age?
I was very young when I got pregnant and married. I just turned 18, so I got pregnant when I was 17. He's a very controlling, obsessive. He manipulates me. He degrades me in front of my children. He's called me a whore. He's called me a slut. He's just made me to a point where I can't have friends. I'm afraid to talk to people.
When was the last time you cheated on him?
Recently. I kicked him out of my house 2 weeks ago. I told him I was done. I was tired of feeling the way I was. I wanted to start school again. I want to get a job, so he left to my mom's. Well, I ended up sleeping with a 19-year-old. I just wanted to see if I was actually still in love with him. I don't regret it. I don't feel bad for it.
You wanted to see if you were in love with your husband still?
Yes.
So you slept with a 19-year-old?
Yes.
Why didn't you sleep with your husband and see if you still
I don't want to touch him.
Well, then you're not in love with him.
Exactly.
How many times did you sleep with the 19-year-old?
4 times.
So you didn't get it right the first time, or?
I just liked it, I guess.
Why don't you just leave him?
I kicked him out. He's living with my mom now.
But he still wants to get back with you.
Yeah, and I don't.
All right, your husband's here, and so what are you hoping to happen today?
Well, I want to let him know that just because we're here on the show today doesn't mean that I'm going to get back with him. It's going to take a lot to change for me to change my mind about it.
Let's bring out your husband, Jason.
You said you weren't going to humiliate me.
No. You know what, Jason? You wanted all this. You wanted me to be front with you and everything. I'm being front with you. For the past 3 years, you've made me feel like crap. You've given me no hope for our lives. You've called me names. You've accused me. You've degraded me in front of my children. You asking my 5-year-old to see if I brought men home while you're at work. Don't say anything. Okay? This right here is humiliating. Because these people don't know you.
You told me you slept with this kid 1 time.
Well, you know what? It was 3 more times. And I don't regret it.
You told me that we were going to fix this, and that's why
I said we were going to try. No, don't turn my words around. Last night at the motel room, I told you, my mind is set right now to separate from you because I am not happy. If I wasn't happy, I went straight away to a 19-year-old little boy. You're 31. You have no job. You don't have anything to offer me, and you still degrade me.
Listen, you're being a little mean right now, too.
Yeah.
You're being a lot mean.
I'm upset.
And I understand, but why wouldn't you just walk away?
Because I'm in love with her. I love her, and I want to...
But she's sleeping with other men.
I know, and it's disgusting, and I'm...
Right, and if your wife is sleeping with other men, and she does it 1 time, then she does it twice, then she does it 3 times, then she does it 4 times, at what point do you draw the line in the sand and say, no more cheating?
She tells me she loves me.
Yeah, I do love you, Jason. There's a difference.
You know what? Somebody telling you something and somebody acting totally another way, I would go with the way they're acting and not the way they're telling you. I mean, I'm just going to give you a little advice. You're coming out here like a puppy dog. You know, I love her, and, you know. And what I'm saying is, you know, how about standing up tall? How about saying, listen, either you love me and you only sleep with me and you stay home with me, otherwise the marriage is over and you go your way and I go mine and we focus on the kids, but that's it. You're not going to be with me if you're going to cheat on me.
You know, that's why I sent the letter to you, though, and I wrote that email, because I thought there might be...
I can't make her love you.
No, I know you can't.
I can't make her not cheat on you.
I
mean, I could tie her up, but, you know, as soon as the ropes come off, the 19-year-old's going to be around.
I was just reaching out for help, you know?
Listen, I'm saying, I would like to help you, but this is an affairs of the heart. Nobody's going to change her the way she feels. Don't you feel like you could find somebody else?
The thing is, I had no desire to, you know?
I understand that, but she has desires for other people.
After so long of putting up with something like you've done me and you're not going to admit to it, that's fine, because I know you.
Well, listen, you came on the show, you took a lie detector test. You know, he didn't know about the cheating.
Yeah.
But you confessed to it. You confessed to having sexual intercourse with her 19-year-old friend 4 times, which you already know. Jason, you took a lie detector test. And I asked you, and I gave you a chance to tell the truth. During your marriage, have you made any derogatory statements about your wife in front of your children? You answered no. And, you know, I don't even have to read this. You know you weren't telling the truth.
I was. I never said...
No, you failed.
Thank you.
Yeah. During your marriage, have you had sexual contact with anyone besides your wife? Do you even care?
No, because I know it's not true.
But if he had, like, wild orgies with women...
Let me watch.
But would it have any effect on you? Would
No,
you be
not
mad?
now.
Would you be mad?
Maybe 4 years ago I would have.
All right, but now?
No.
All right. He told the truth, though. He never cheated on you.
Yeah, I know.
I understand. It's a very painful thing if your spouse cheats on you and you love her. But the fact is, this isn't just the first time it's happened. This is something that's ongoing. This is something that, you know, you gave her a chance and she's keep doing it. She's not happy with you. She doesn't want to be with you. So for your own sake, so you can be happy, I would say marriage is over. We're always going to have to deal with the kids. Let's be good parents. But you need to find somebody else, and she found somebody else.
Not really.
Little boy.
Hey, to each his own, right?
Not just that, but, you know, my children...
Even if you stayed in this marriage, even if she right now said, I'll stay with you, is that what you want? Somebody that's not going to be loyal to you? Even if she said, I'll stay in the marriage.
Well, you know, I had forgiven her for the incident years ago, and I had forgiven her for what I thought was one incident.
But now know it's 4 times. Do you forgive her for 4 times?
No, that's unforgivable. That's disgusting.
Then break it off. Say, I'm done with you. Goodbye. You know what? Here's the thing. You walk out a door, okay?
Okay.
Whatever door you want to. And you're going to go on with your life, right?
Yep.
Choose a door.
That one.
See you later.
Bye.
Now this is the choose the door game. You can go follow out that door and chase her and be heartbroken and continue to be heartbroken and continue to be miserable. Or you can go out that door and find somebody in this big old planet of ours with millions and millions of women that'll be a good wife to you and be loyal and dedicated to you just like you will be to them. So which door are you going to pick?
It's better that way.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what, she was brave enough to do that, I can do that too.